Alright, now that we got the blade sharpened in the plane now, what I'm going to teach you how to do is how to set your blade depth to make a good pass for shaving. So right now, the blade, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's not even coming out of the blade holder. So we've got to crank it up to get up there. So go ahead and take your plane. Yeah, might have to loosen it up just a little bit. Kind of set it in there as best you can. Clamp that down. Actually, that's a little bit tight. Let me grab a screwdriver. Okay. Now then, crank the blade to the right height. And now, right now we're really tall, so we need to back it off or we won't be able to take a shaving at all. Alright, keep going just a little bit till you barely got the blade coming out. And that feels pretty good. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the blade's just barely coming out. So now the trick here is, what you want to do is feel with your fingers which side of the blade is higher. Now I can definitely tell that this side is higher. So what we're going to do is we're going to take an adjustment hammer and tap this part of the blade, because this is the side that we want it to go up in. So what we do is you take your adjustment hammer and you're going to barely tap to the side, and that'll pull the blade up and push this side down. And it's still a little bit high, so we'll do it again. That feels about right. I'm going to adjust it just a little bit higher. A little more. Alright, that feels pretty good. Alright, so we're going to take a shaving now. For taking a shaving, what you want to do is get on the right side of the plane. So you want to put this piece of wood on the right side over here and get it as flat as you can, and then take a shaving. Now, that board wasn't very square, but give you an idea. Now what you want to do now is look at your shavings and see what kind of thickness they are. Now once you determine kind of halfway what they are, go to the other side of the plane and do the same thing. Alright, then you take the shavings out for the left side and the right side. Here's the right side, here's the left side. Now I can tell just a little bit that the left side is digging down harder than the right side. So what you do is you take your adjustment hammer and tap the left side one time. Make a quick check with feel. Make sure that's about right, and do the test again. One shaving this time, since the board's nice and square now. One shaving. Now that's pretty darn close. So go ahead and go through the middle and see. And kind of move it back and forth. And you can tell by the way that you're pushing. And you see I've been back and forth, and all of those are very uniform. So that's your basics on setting up your plane to take a shaving. Now then, you can take a bigger piece, such as this, and check for your sole length to make a long shaving. So I know this board's not very square, so I gotta square it up first. Alright, it's square now. So you're going to take one shaving on the left side. Okay, you want to put it right here. And then take one from the right side. And that board wasn't very square. Let's try again. There we go. Right side. One more. Left side. Now then, compare your two shavings. And they're pretty darn close. So that's for setup on a hand plane.